Have you seen these faces in the last week? These are the faces of the NFL Combine when the guys were running the 40. My guess is, though, our own Doug Chapman, he looked a lot cooler when he was running that 40.
Not at all.
Probably not.
I look just like that, probably.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to our Campus Insider Studios. I am Shae Peppler. That is Doug Chapman. And that is Pete Fiutak. Guys, let's talk about some of our biggest takeaways from the NFL Combine now that it is in the books. And let's start with the main headline here. Pete Fiutak. Jameis Winston, what'd you think?
He did exactly what everyone kind of thought he would do. The thing that concerns me, though, is that from what he was talking about, it sounded like he needed a shot so he could throw. The guy hasn't played a down of NFL football yet, and he's got weakness in his shoulder. Baseball, schmaceball. I'm a little worried about that at this point. I
think you're not the only one. Marcus Mariota, Doug.
Very athletic, ran a good 40, looked comfortable when he had to drop back, looked accurate, but he's still the number 2 quarterback. Jameis Winston is the better thrower. Yes, he has off-the-field issues. Mariota looked great to me, but he didn't look better than Jameis Winston.
This debate will go on until the draft comes. The rest of the quarterbacks in the field, Fiutak.
All Doug Chapman team look great in shorts, but they can't play quarterback. Bryce Petty looked very strong. Brett Hundley tested well, but really it's a 2-quarterback draft. Everyone else you're taking a guess on.
We seem to have been talking about Fear Amir all season long. What do you think of Ameer Abdullah?
He ran a 4.6. I didn't expect him to come out blazing. You know, but he looked very explosive on the vertical and on the broad jump on the 3-cone. He looked he looked how he was supposed to look. Yeah. Very durable guy at the college level. Had over 700 carries his last 3 years. Not sure how much tread is left on that tire. 2nd and 3rd round draft pick.
Staying in the Big Ten, Michigan State's Jeremy Langford Few.
I loved his workout. He was smooth as silk through the cone drills. The 40 time was great. What I really liked is just he was a half step quicker than everyone else. I know it's a workout thing, but he was always sort of undervalued in the Big Ten. Looked great at the Combine.
Let's talk about Kevin White out of West Virginia. Doug, what'd you see in this guy?
Yeah, big. 6'3", 215, ran a 4.35, 23 reps of 225. He looked great at that size, but 1 year wonder in a pass-happy offense. I would not draft him over Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he's no Amari Cooper. Let's talk about Amari Cooper. Few, what'd you think?
Don't overthink this. He's the best route runner in the draft. His 4.42 was just fine. Obviously, Kevin White was great. Devontae Parker I thought was fantastic, and I love Jalen Strong. But Cooper, definitely the number 1 wide receiver in this draft.
Let's hit the Pac-12. Danny Shelton out of Washington. Doug, your takeaway.
Yeah, it took him 6 minutes to run the 40-yard dash, but I don't care. 340 pounds. He looked how you're supposed to look. A big plug in the middle, nose guard. You put him in an NFL off defense, and he's there for the next 10 to 15 years. Was very disruptive, explosive for a man that big. He'll play for 10 or 15 years, first round draft.
Dude's thigh's bigger than Peppler.
That comment weirds me out a little bit. How about a guy that kind of flew under the radar a few, Eli Harold?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Vic Beasley was the star of the Combine, and there were so many other great pass rushers there. And Harold sort of quietly had a very nice workout, did exactly what he was supposed to do. Definitely a first-round guy.
Let's end on Vic Beasley, the guy that blew up Twitter, it seems like. Doug, what'd you think?
Yeah, he came in heavier than people thought, ran a 4.5. But you got to watch the film on him. He had problems when teams ran right at him. So in the NFL, do you line him up a defensive end? I don't think so. Haskell Swear, where he plays a 3-4. He can play standing up, extremely athletic, showed very, very good hips, great change of direction. He'll be a first-round pick, but I'm not sure he'll go somewhere and play defensive end.
Extremely athletic, just a beast. All right, Doug Chapman, Pete Fiutak, thanks so much for the
Absolutely, man.
We started with Doug, we ended with Pete. See how that works? Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Be sure to stay with Campus Insiders for all things college football related. We'll see you next time.